Hey everybody, welcome back to Peppermint Juju 2.0. I'm Rob from RLB Fitzy, your newest host, and this week we are discussing deities. Now this has been kind of a crazy time because I have been sitting here trying to do this video, doing so many takes of it, and I hopefully this one will be the last one I have to do. Now, I am a hard polytheist, and as such, I believe in many gods, goddesses, deities, what have you, many different types of gods and deities, and I believe that they are their own individual beings with their own individual places of importance, their own personalities, their own likes and dislikes, their own quirks, their own attributes, and their own faults, and yeah. For the most part, I'm pretty much diamond hard polytheist. Now, as far as the gods go, I see the concept of gods as a function or a job description. Now, as to beings that we refer to the gods, I see them as many different races, many different tribes of beings. To me, they are the most powerful, most primal. Well, not all of them most primal, but close enough. The closest thing that we can get to a supreme influence within the cosmos, and I say that because I do not necessarily believe in perfection or all-powerful and all-knowing. I think that knowledge and power and experience is constantly evolving, constantly expanding. But I do not believe necessarily in a concept that there is this peak point of all power, all knowledge, just perfection. But to me, as they are, that these gods are various beings who are the sentient beings, sentient life forms that are the closest things to perfection that one can get. Excuse me. That they have spiritually evolved beyond the point of, I guess one could say, ridiculousness, because in many ways, we cannot fathom them. We cannot, comprehend them. We can only understand them to a certain extent, even the ones that we are very close to. And, so yeah. So to me, the gods are, and to a certain extent, many of them, I would say, are very humanoid-like, although I would say that our very human appearances that we give to them are only one facet, one aspect of their whole being. I see the gods as far as their function, as why we call them gods, as why we call them deities, is because of the fact that they are the builders, they are the shakers, they are the shapers. They took what was naturally created from from the forming of this cosmos and this cycle of life, and they took the basic primal materials and they helped shaped and moved and formed them into what we know now, which will last until such a time that an event that is more commonly known as Ragnarok happens, in which case the majority of the universe is destroyed and rendered back to its primal substances and materials, or near so, and so that the process can be recycled and start over again. Now, so to me, pretty much, in a nutshell, the gods, they are the keepers of cosmos. They are the keepers of order and of structure. Granted, there are some gods who are very chaotic, and of course, I think that their importance is, they have their own importance. They are the ones that keeps things from, going stagnant, getting stale, making things exciting and new. Of course, it will also be because of these gods that the universe, the cosmos, will be rendered back down to its bare bones and its basic building blocks before it will be, eventually put back together again. But it is a necessary process. It is a necessary evil, so to speak, or at least that's how I see it. I know that it's kind of short, but that's the best way I can really describe it, really go into it without this becoming a 7-hour long lecture. Now, that's the main thing I wanted to talk about. I suppose because I know that a few people wanted me to talk about the specific gods that I worship. Now, while I have had experiences with many gods of many other pantheons, the gods that I honor are the Asa and the Van, or what are probably more commonly known as the Aesir and the Vanir, the Germanic gods, the Norse gods, if you will. As far as the god or goddess that I am most attached to, who I fully trust, that would be Duna, or you would probably know him better as Thor, or as I like to simply refer to him as my buddy, or the big guy. And there are other gods within the pantheon, or within the tribe, that I have a major affection or major affinity towards, I guess you could say. But Duna is the one god that is first and foremost in my mind, my heart. He's the first one that I honor when I am able to honor, when I do honor, and the first one I go to when I need, someone, with the big guns that can take care of the big problems. So yeah, this is probably not the best video, but yeah, I'm still kind of, getting in the zone, feeling how this works and figuring things out, as far as doing videos for this collab channel. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made sense, and I'll catch you later. So have a good one, y'all.